Hey, it's Dr. Karen Can, and this is day 18 of the 21-day Ascension 3 Light Medicine Challenge. And today we're going to be talking about using the Ascension 3 tools to help you with trauma release. So, what happens is when we go through situations in our lives, and that includes past lives as well, that are traumatic, certain people will brush it off like it's not a big deal. It doesn't get embedded as a trauma energy in their body and they just keep going. But for many of us, it does get embedded as kind of like a program, like almost like a subconscious program or a subconscious energy. And then, even if it's a small trauma, like for example, it could be someone ran over your pet rat or something like that. Well, maybe that's not a small trauma, but something like your favorite ring, in grade 3 that you cherished and saved up money for 6 months is suddenly lost down into, some river or creek or something like that, right? Sometimes these can embed in us, and it's a good idea to release them because what happens is that loss or that fear then starts layering stuff, sort of like a pearl. So, if you're familiar with, how cultural pearls work or real pearls, what happens is that, you've got the little clamshell, right? And you've got a little piece of sand or grains of sand in there. And then what happens is that this shell creates a coating, which then becomes the pearl. And the longer it stays in there, the bigger the pearl gets. And it's literally like having a stone in your shoe. It's not comfortable. So it may start out really small, but over time, unless it's released, it can build up, and then repeat similar, basically attract similar types of situations over and over again. So then you get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger traumas over time. And that's certainly not what we want, right? So what we're going to do is use the Ascension 3 tools that have been infused with a frequency set of supportive healing energies. We're going to use those so that you can release trauma easier. Here's the thing. Are all your layers of trauma from all timelines and, from age 0 to however old you are going to release all at once? Possibly. But oftentimes what I find as a healer is that people will release what they can release right now safely. And meaning that they're not going to be in bed for, 10 days feeling like they have the flu because of detox. Okay. So whatever's for your highest and greatest good can release. Sometimes you need to know more about what it is. And in that case, that's where my healing method, Topican healing method, comes into play, because in that method, we actually answer the question, what and why. So what is it that's causing and contributing to these symptoms? And, or why do you have these symptoms? And then we get an answer on that specific thing. Maybe you needed to know that, 15 generations ago on your mother's side, that someone made a negative oath to something or someone, and it's affected you till today. And until you release that oath, then you can't release these trauma energies. Now, that being said, trauma energies are actually fairly easy to release. So there are many, many layers. Now, if you do divine muscle testing, you can always ask beforehand, before you do the healing, how many trauma energies can I release safely right now? You can even use the word hidden trauma energies. I got that from Dr. Bradley Nelson. They use the word hidden. And you can count, and then you can do the procedure and then count afterwards how many were completely cleared and healed. So that's one way you can use your divine muscle testing. So to use the Ascension 3 tools, what you want to do is these 4 steps. So the first thing is connecting to your Ascension 3 piece of jewelry or your pyramid or your whatever it is that you have that's infused with Ascension 3. Right? So you kind of focus on it, you kind of connect to it, and then you ask it for what it is you want done. So in this case, we're releasing trauma energies. So you can say, hey, I'd love for you to release all trauma energies that can be released now safely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the third piece is you can imagine, anything extraneous removing from you, whether it be the body you imagine or multiples of your body and other timelines imagining. Whatever releasing, and then feel your body, feel what it feels like after you do the procedure. And then of course saying thank you. So it takes longer to tell you how to do it than to actually do it. So let me do it again. So we connect. Okay, please release all trauma energies and hidden trauma energies that are available for healing right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I'm just feeling my body and feeling just, energy for me. So I'd love for you, when you do this, to go ahead and post in the comments if you're willing. Share with me what that feels like in your body. And if you are watching this on YouTube, would love you to subscribe to my channel and feel free to like and share it as well if you found it helpful. If you would like the Ascension 3 videos, all 21, delivered to your inbox one at a time, so you have the whole set, and you can save it on a folder, in your email program, then you can just go to karencan.com/A3 challenge, sign up there, and then each video will be dripped to you, because some people just saw this in the middle of the original live challenge. So that way you can get all 21 videos. Or you can just go to my playlist, Ascension 3 playlist on YouTube, and keep tabs on that, because all 21 videos will be uploaded to the playlist. If you do decide to get the 21-day challenge and you actually sign up for that, there is a special bonus day 22 video. It's one of the videos that I would not feel is appropriate for public consumption. So we are going to post that video privately on my website. And so if you do sign up for the challenge, we will give that to you on day 22. Okay. And if you don't have Ascension 3 at all and you'd be interested to learn more about it, you can go to ascension3.net and check out what we have in stock. And we will be closing the store after this challenge is over. And we will be opening back up in August, and we'll be opening 1 week out of every month from this point forward, just to make fulfillment and everything a lot easier. And of course, these pieces are all handmade, so it takes us some time to make these things. And then they're sent for infusion, and then they're sent to the fulfillment. Anyway, so it's a lot of steps. So I appreciate your understanding around that. Again, please comment below, see how that feels for you. Any questions that you have, you can definitely post them in the comments. I'll also be doing a formal Q&A as part of day 21. So whatever questions I have that were not covered in day 1, I'll answer in day 21 as well. So at least you know where they're at, the Q&As in day 1 and 21. All right, so until next time, lots of love and bye for now. See you next time.